Stop Everything. What a great book. Daughter of Fortune by Isabel Allende. I don't come across loves like this every day. It's already one of the best books I have ever read, and I have to put it in my favorites list. To be honest, I didn't read it, I had it as an audiobook. No, this video is not sponsored by Audible. I wish it was. Maybe someday. In the meantime, I'll continue earning money the old-fashioned way. Working for a salary. It's the first audiobook I've ever listened to in my life. I've always thought that audiobooks are a completely different experience from reading, but I'm glad I gave it a chance. And how fortunate I am that this was the first book I listened to. The narrator did a great job doing justice to the beautiful novel written by Allende. Without a doubt, I will continue reading her books. The premise of the novel didn't really attract me that much. Eliza Sommers is a young Chilean woman living in Valparaiso in 1849, the year gold is discovered in California. Her lover, Joaquín Andieta, sets off north determined to find fortune, and she decides to follow him. The hellish journey, hidden in the hold of a sailboat, and the search for her lover in a land of lonely men and prostitutes, drawn by the gold rush, transform the innocent young woman into an extraordinary woman. I'm not a big fan of historical fiction, but the first paragraphs captivated me instantly. The prose is a delight, the story moves at a good pace, and the magical realism hit all the right notes. Just listen to this. Everyone is born with some special talent, and Eliza Sommers discovered early on that she had too. A good sense of smell and a good memory. She used the first to earn a living and the second to recall her life, if not in precise detail, at least with an astrologer's poetic vagueness. The things we forget may as well never have happened, but she had many memories, both real and illusory. And that was like living twice. She used to tell her faithful friend, the sage Chilean, that her memory was like the whole of the ship where they had come to know one another. Vast and somber, bursting with boxes, barrels, and sacks, in which all the events of her life were jammed. This is one of those books that are an experience, not just a story. It's the way they're narrated, the change of times, the descriptions. Every dialogue was memorable, and the endless array of characters had a deserved appearance and their own mythology. I admit that the part about the Simpson girls left me slightly traumatized, which is the trafficking of Asian girls to American lands. And it's not narrated in any grotesque way or with great detail, but just the mention of it was enough to disturb me. In conclusion, this was a wonderful novel. I was truly impressed. If there was anything I was somehow annoyed with, it was the ending being so abrupt. I really hope the story continues in the second part portraying sepia, or my annoyance will turn into anger.